Hey, good evening, good afternoon, and good everything to everyone. So I want to come to you to talk about accepting responsibility. Hierarchy, just it's going to always be somebody to be a little higher. You have to discipline, you have to humble yourself to go ahead and take direction. And what I mean direction is from your peers and from your co-workers, from your wife, from your sometimes you have to take some direction from your children, especially in the age of these phones and these devices, because a lot of people just don't know all the things like these children do. So this is very, very, very detrimental to be humble and take, you know, information from whoever will bring you to growth and change. I'm saying all this to say that this segment is on accepting responsibility. I speak about that all the time. Accepting responsibility, balance, and dedicated to the truth, and delaying gratification. So, when I say accepting responsibility, it's like it's a person who is working so many hours and so many hours, and like, Sharon, what should I do? I mean, and I said, what are you asking me for? I mean, you are you complaining, or what's the problem? He said, well, I'm just working so many hours. I'm tired. I can't get this done and get that. I said, so you already have the answer. And he was like, what you being, he thought I was being smart. But what I was trying to do and convey to the person was to accept responsibility for what they're doing. And what they're doing is they're working too many hours, which is not giving enough time to take care of themselves. And now they're coming to someone else and giving them an explanation, or trying to invalidate, what's really going on. And what's really going on is they need to take time for themselves. I'm going to read this excerpt, and I'm gonna just go into it a little bit. The difficulty we have accepting responsibility for our behavior lies in the desire to avoid pain of the consequences of that behavior. So, like I was saying earlier, when we accept responsibility for our behavior, we don't want to feel the pain of that behavior. So maybe if he look at that he worked too many hours, or maybe she look at she worked too many hours, or maybe if I look at, hey, you know what, I'm telling this person too much, and they're not comfortable with that right now, they're not ready for that right now, then I have to accept responsibility for my part. Like being friends with somebody and they just don't need that friendship at the time. What they need is you to listen to them and to maybe empathize with them from a distance. Because if you being too friendly with them in a vulnerable point in their life, and you don't accept the responsibility that they're vulnerable, you could get caught up. And that's another whole mechanism that I'm not going to get into. But accept responsibility. Your part. What did you do? How can you fix it? What can make you better? What can make your team better? What can make your significant other better? What can make your children better? What make your life better? And when you accept responsibility, what you can do, then guess what? That's love. That's action. Not, again, I'm gonna tell you again, and not, ooh, I feel so good. I made them feel. That's just a band-aid on the situation. What are you gonna do now? Talk about it. Be about it. Accept responsibility. Balance. Be dedicated to the truth. And delay gratification. But this is a very, very big lesson. Every single thing that happens in life, we all have a choice. And then when we make these choices, we have to accept responsibility for our choice, whether good or bad. With that being said, peace, peace, so much peace.